and more enjoyable. Rethinking the ocean for a better future. Ocean transformation. HD Hyundai.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the President and CEO of HD Hyundai, Hee-sun Jung.
Hello, and welcome to CES 2023. Now you all remember last year here at CES, we presented our Future Builder vision, a comprehensive transformation of HD Hyundai. We shared our commitment to a different kind of growth for a more sustainable, intelligent, and inclusive future. This year at CES, we wanted to continue with that conversation about our shared future. But this time, we do so with an even more acute sense of urgency as the world grapples with some of the most critical challenges in human history. Unprecedented energy crisis with prices skyrocketing, economic uncertainties exacerbated by inefficiencies and disruptions across industries, and of course, the devastating manifestation of climate change, to name just a few. And while we are too often preoccupied with the problems that are troubling us today, deep down, we all know that underlying these complex multitude of challenges is the simple fact: we've been putting unsustainable pressures on our environment for too long. These crises are likely the last alarm bells warning us of irreversible degradations. But with the 8 billion world population still on the rise and huge numbers still deprived of the most basic provisions and services, our demand will only continue to grow. That's why we must find new frontiers of our own, new domains for the continued growth of humanity. Some are looking to outer space, which of course is beyond exciting, but for the long term, for the current generation, we believe that there remains plenty of uncharted areas on this planet. In fact, 70% of it. Our oceans will be the new blue frontier of our generation, those vast seas of untapped opportunities which present a whole new world of potential for our future. For one, even the most conservative estimates show that our oceans have the potential to meet the whole world's energy needs multiple times over. And that's with much more consistent sources of renewable energy, free of restriction that too often hinder new energy developments on land. Ocean's importance as a channel for some 90% of global trade will only increase as ocean shipping is expected to triple by 2050. And taking into account all the unexplored potential resources the ocean withholds, even $24 trillion will be an underestimate. That's why HD Hyundai's Future Builder vision begins by looking seaward for a historic expansion of the human domain. We're pioneering this new age of discovery with our vision for a fundamental change in how we interact with our oceans, to transform the very ways in which we think, explore, and utilize our oceans with the aid of the latest in digital and engineering innovations, to transform completely what the oceans mean to our lives. From faraway, unknown horizons and mere distances between our ports to a new realm for humanity, the very heart and hub of our future growth. Ocean transformation is a whole new approach to more than 2/3 of our planet, a rediscovery of its vast potential through the reinvention of our ways and means. So, what will this ocean transformation look like? Throughout this week, we'll be sharing with you a range of products, solutions, and future concepts, all based on our ocean transformation approach. First, you'll see the future of ocean mobility. With more efficient and sustainable ships of the future, safe and secure transportation of renewable energy sources will become possible. And we're connecting those smart ships with Oceanwise, our new vision for a truly global and truly intelligent network platform. Here, we're building on our existing suite of smart ship solutions to achieve a real optimization of shipping all over the world. You'll also see how we are integrating global maritime data with powerful AI analytics to lower costs for shipping companies and reduce the overall carbon footprint of global trade. We will also be sharing new possibilities for exploring and enjoying our seas with a smart sea leisure platform powered by our autonomous navigation technology. And all of these exciting innovations come together under our vision for the ocean as a new space for sustainable energy. Our goal is to leverage future energy technologies such as small modular nuclear reactor and fuel cell, first to power our ships and then to develop ocean energy clusters. And with our cutting-edge offshore platforms, we will establish new grounds for renewable energy sources across our oceans. And connecting them through safe and efficient transport to innovative application both on land and at sea will build a truly global ecosystem for sustainable ocean energy. So, ocean transformation is a multi-dimensional strategy, from mobility to energy, for meeting the multitude of human security challenges. It's about a historic expansion of the domain of human civilization for the first time ever to the entirety of our planet. And I can't wait to show you how HD Hyundai is already at full sail into this exciting future. So without further ado, let's get started with our CTO, Sung-Jun Kim, who will take you on a journey through the making of a smart and sustainable ocean mobility. Over to you, Sung-Jun.
Please welcome to the stage CTO and Senior EVP of Advanced Research Center, Korea Shipbuilding and Offshore Engineering, Sung-Jun Kim.
Thank you, Gi-sun. Our vision for future ocean mobility is deeply rooted in our commitment to a sustainable future. So today, I'd like to share with you three main ways in which we are leading the transformation of ocean mobility to decarbonize the global economy. First, an increasing portion of our energy freight will be renewable sources, especially hydrogen and ammonia. So we are developing future energy carriers for their safe and efficient transportation. Like the world's largest ammonia carrier with a 90,000 cubic meter capacity, which is also the first to be powered with carbon-free ammonia fuel, as well as the world's first liquefied hydrogen carrier with a capacity of 40,000 cubic meters. And operating the cargo containment system on these carriers will be our specialist software, HiGas Plus, a CES Innovation Award honoree. This AI-powered solution, on top of enhanced boil-off gas prediction, will use navigation data to enable real-time optimization for your ship's operation. So with both the hardware and software for transporting renewable energy sources, our future energy carriers will be ready to lead the world transition to carbon-free energy. Second, How we power these ships, we also need to change to make sure that we are carrying sustainable energy sustainably. In particular, our ships of the future will need to reduce their own carbon footprint in line with the industry's emerging consensus to achieve net zero by 2050. So at HD Hyundai, we are leading the decarbonization of our vessels with a wide range of low carbon or zero carbon power sources. Dual fuel engine for hydrogen or ammonia, for instance, will play an important bridging role until our ships can run 100% carbon-free. At the same time, electrification is an accelerating trend, which will see about 30% of small and mid-sized ships going electric by 2030. Electric vessels are great, not just for their carbon reduction advantages, but also for more responsible control, greater flexibility in system design, low noise, and low vibration. So we are already drawing on our world-leading capabilities in electric system integration and have successfully delivered multiple electric propulsion ships. For now, they are powered in parts by batteries and generator engines, just like our cars, which began their decarbonization by going hybrid. But soon, just as cars have then evolved to become fully electric, we will be able to use solid oxide fuel cell with hydrogen to power our ships much more efficiently and sustainably. You will hear more later about our plans for SFC. Furthermore, we are constantly innovating the design of our ships, from their shape to resistance reduction features, so they can be even more efficient and eco-friendly. Take our range of wind-assisted propulsion system, high rotor, our rotor sail solution, as well as a wing sail. They maximize the aerodynamic forces to improve your ship's fuel efficiency by as much as 20 to 30% if the wind's right. We are also developing the world's first LNG carrier with its aerodynamically shaped superstructure in the front of the ship. This design can reduce wind resistance by almost 30% and also clears the deck space for a whole range of equipment for eco-friendly shipping. Yet another groundbreaking innovation, and you must come by our booth and see the mock-up. And finally, because those electric ships are also more electronic in terms of their operational system, they will accelerate automation and autonomous navigation for future ocean mobility. Take high EPS, our proprietary electric propulsion system, and another CES innovation ordinary. It provides a highly flexible and efficient hybrid power platform for our ships and can connect to a variety of energy sources like ESS, fuel cell, wind, as well as dual-fuel generator engines. In its current configuration with ESS and LNG engine, it's already capable of reducing CO2 emission by about 30%. But on top of that, when it's linked with HiNAS, our autonomous navigation solution, it will be possible to implement autonomous propulsion control for maximum efficiency. In fact, this sort of digital control and digital optimization begins right from our shipyard. At HD Hyundai's Hardware and Loop Simulation Center, we have used HiDTS, our state-of-the-art digital twin solution, to successfully complete the world's first virtual trial runs on our new ships. These virtual trials save a great deal of time and cost in the shipbuilding process, and it's also possible to simulate much more extreme conditions so our ships come out more robust. Ultimately, these ships that are built on digital twin platform will enjoy digital advantages throughout their life cycle, from remote monitoring and operational optimization to predictive maintenance. And with Digital Convergence Center at our new R&D headquarters as a global hub, These digitalized ships will lead our journey towards totally unmanned operation of our ships. Much more efficient and sustainable with real-time optimization, less dependent on the availability of a trained crew, and therefore more economic and even safer. Unmanned shipping is the ultimate goal in our future ocean mobility. And on that note, to tell us more about how this future vision for ocean mobility extends well beyond the transformation of individual ships, please welcome to the stage John Beck from Hyundai Global Service.
Please welcome to the stage, Manager of Hyundai Global Service, John Beck.
Thank you, Seung-jun. Hello, everyone. I'm John Beck. It's great to be with you today. As you have just heard, our ships are getting smarter and greener. But we believe we also need to focus on global sea traffic. Remember the disastrous congestion at Los Angeles and Long Beach in 2021. Ships piling up in queue with $24 billion worth of goods at those two ports alone. Shipping costs jumped sharply, and it took 25 months to clear. It happened again last year, too. More than 100 ships backed up. What about the cost? Over $31 billion worth of goods stuck in transit. While the situation has improved, underlying inefficiencies continue to exist, and backlogs can easily occur again, even without a major externality like the pandemic or geopolitical disruption. The Lloyd class reports that the loss to this inefficiency is $9.6 billion a day. A one-day delay causes almost 2 weeks of delays in follow-up land logistics. So, what's behind this? First of all, the port infrastructure is obviously limited, but also our visibility on sea logistics has not been improved at all. Real-time information on where ships are or their status is hard to get, let alone communicate with the port if there's a delay. Our solution is to aggregate data from as many ships as possible using AI analytics, giving us a more holistic set of maritime data. Our ISS Smart Ship platform has been operational since 2019, collecting tons of data from hundreds of ships, with hundreds more to come. It uses navigational and operational data to optimize performance for higher efficiency and safer journeys. Today, we are introducing ISS 2.0, integrating AIS data from every ship operating worldwide in real time, along with sea conditions and satellite images. We are also adding our proprietary data gathered over decades about global shipping routes and major ports. With advanced machine learning, we can process and analyze this vast amount of data to gain smarter visibility of the global maritime ecosystem. This lets us optimize journeys using AI algorithms and real-time information on what's happening en route. And if there's a problem at the port, we can adjust the course rather than sitting in the queue, thereby saving fuel and lowering carbon emissions. One ship can burn $90,000 a day. So, applied to the thousands of ships crossing the ocean every day, the savings can be huge. We are also creating a smart ecosystem for shipping operations. As we digitalize our ships, we are leveraging a range of smart monitoring solutions like high CBM for predictive maintenance and high CAMS for visual monitoring of onboard situations. This work within our new platform, the Oasis. It uses a global network of maintenance service providers and key information like voyage route and real-time data to identify the optimal port for a service stop. It also suggests the best route and gets service team ready with the spare parts It even speeds up wait times on getting cost estimates. And you can do all of this on your smartphone. We call it Oceanwise. The goal is to globalize the scope of shipping optimization by connecting all stakeholders in the ecosystem. We believe it can increase the global shipping capacity by up to 10%, which is over 2 million shipping containers. By our calculations on the construction cost of a new port in Busan, South Korea, Oceanwise could save $2.5 billion over 10 years. So when we launch Oceanwise, it will run on about 5% of all carriers, including container ships, tankers, and bulk carriers. And our estimate is savings of tens of billions of dollars. With success, we will test this across the remaining 95% for a truly game-changing economic effect for mankind. We strongly believe Oceanwise will improve the global supply chain through hyper-connections between all data generated at sea, including ships, ports, weather, and more. Now, let's see Oceanwise in action. Here is Jie Shim to explain more. Good to see you.
Great to be here.
So please guide us through a potential Oceanwise scenario.
Sure. An Oceanwise journey begins with smart route planning, economizing the route and reducing the environmental footprint. Paperwork is automated and we use blockchain-based smart contract. The whole journey is autonomously navigated, but every operational detail can be monitored, of course, including running costs.
So what happens when something doesn't go as our plan?
Then ISS 2.0 automatically assesses the situation and finds alternative courses to minimize disruption. The ship, could have an immediate problem like the smoke from under the deck, or you could be alerted by something that needs repairing. Preventative maintenance is the key here. Spot problems in advance and fix them before they cost even more. In both cases, the situation severity is assessed and the system efficiently schedules an optimal service step to minimize downtime.
So it is also looking ahead to a port of destination, am I right?
You're right, Son. And it's usually more economical to go slowly. So if the port has a problem, the system will process in real time and constantly adjust routing and speed. Arriving just on time cuts fuel cost and shipping delays as well.
It's a great news for consumers and the environment.
Absolutely right. And please remember that the Oceanwise is optimizing operations for hundreds and thousands of ships, pooling data and constantly enhancing the system. That can make a huge difference for shipping companies, ports, parts manufacturers, and even consumers.
That's amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, of course, we can't create a system like this alone. So many great partners help make it happen, including Shyam Sankar, COO of Palantir Technologies, a global leader in big data analytics. Over to you, Shyam.
Please welcome to the stage COO of Palantir Technologies, Shyam Sankar.
Thank you. Well, it's great to be here with our partners at HD Hyundai and to see ocean transformation coming to life. At Palantir, we aspire to solve the world's hardest problems. We think about it as delivering today the foundational software for tomorrow. And one of the ways that we really do that is recognizing that you, of course, need the best possible plan, the best possible prediction of what's going to happen in the future, but you have to also understand that nothing ever goes according to plan, and that the software that really matters is the software that lets you react to reality, That's what we all experience with the pandemic, with inflation, with the energy crisis, with the wars that are occurring right now. And what I see with Oceanwise that makes me so excited is all the opportunities, efficiencies, some of which that we just heard about. They're really about empowering your suppliers, your customers, and everything in between in that value chain to react better to reality, to find those efficiencies and those opportunities. And our software helps bring that to life by enabling your business to operate like code. Code is so dynamic. It's so agile. You can make changes to it so quickly. Your business should be the same way. Your supply chain should be the same way. Your logistics infrastructure, your maritime infrastructure. And you see this promise of your business as code really delivered through the biggest things in the world that we've touched, including some of the items from last year, from unfoiling in the government context, the plot to overthrow the German government, to the conflict that's happening in Europe, or in the commercial context, helping Tyson's Foods save $200 million in logistics costs, or Jacobs save $90 million in energy costs for wastewater plants. And our software enables this because it is the ontology that we've created is the operating system for the modern enterprise. It acts like the nervous system, the cardiovascular system. And it does this by creating a single pane of data that flows into a single pane of glass. So you're not just analyzing, you're not just understanding, but you're able to react, you're able to operationalize. And it enables you to execute your mission, to run your business and to deliver your software. Foundry allows you to connect and integrate the decision-making across your value chain, from your suppliers' to your customers' customers. And this sort of ambition builds on our unique legacy as a company, building ecosystems, the aviation ecosystem with Airbus, the insurance ecosystem with Swiss Re, the drug discovery ecosystem with Novartis. Our partnership with HD Hyundai began initially with construction equipment, and since then it has expanded to shipbuilding, oil refining, and so much more. And as we look ahead, we could not be prouder to collaborate with HD Hyundai on their Oceanwise transformation. They have a half-century of deep operational rigor and expertise, and that brings a tremendous asset to the significant change and transformation that's possible in this industry. Together, as partners, in less than 2 years, we have integrated 260 source systems, 17,000 data sets, ERP data, CAD data, ship information, design, manufacturing, materials, labor costs, and we've operationalized it into an open and secure platform that's driving real results. Hyundai's vision that the right software, the right technology can meaningfully and sustainably transform this critical industry, that's a vision we share. That's what we're very excited about. We both see a future where intelligent and autonomous processes are fully optimizing not only the marine fleet, ports, but also the activity with end customers. We recognize that the reality today is that there's a complete lack of real-time operational information. We see a future where having that makes what is today simple questions that are impossible to answer something we all take for granted, where this real-time operational information is feeding our ERP systems, our inventory systems, our logistics systems, and our systems are self-healing and reconfiguring and making decisions around this. And Hyundai has already begun this journey. We see that with the integrated smart ship solutions, which are already operational on over 400 ships out in the wild now. And so we're excited to partner with them further on this vision and more to come. So with that, allow me to introduce Carl Johansson, the VP of Avacus. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage VP of Avacus, Carl Johansson.
Thanks, Shen, and hello. I'm here to tell you about something very dear to me, boating. Many people see it as the ultimate freedom. Open waters, endless blue sky, the wind in your hair, and of course, it's so much fun. But the reality is sometimes very different. Boating can be stressful, with constant worry about navigation, collisions, even running aground. Our mission at Avicus is to redefine boating with autonomous technology, helping boaters find that freedom they dream of, regardless of their sailing skills, so they simply can enjoy the time underwater. The Avicus new boat, which we're releasing later this year, is the world's first port-to-port autonomous navigation solution for leisure boats. It's designed to help boaters overcome the many challenges of piloting a boat, learning complicated sea charts, figuring out radar and sonar images, understanding current and weather patterns. To take care of all of these, we have an amazing vision and LiDAR sensor fusion for improved situation awareness. We have safe collision avoidance, we have 3D surround view, and we have a groundbreaking auto docking. New boat handles all the technical stuff and leaves you with the pure joy of being on your boat. We went really out of our way to make the system easy to monitor and control, whether it's from your built-in navigation display or the handheld tablet that is usable anywhere on the boat. Even seasoned boaters will appreciate what new boat offers, from improved fuel economy to safety and peace of mind. In fact, we took new boat for a spin with some really experienced boaters at the recent Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, and they really loved it. I can't promise you a harbor cruise, but please drop by our booth and you can see the system for yourself. We're also introducing the world's first autonomous leisure boat application platform, entirely focused to enhance your boating experience. Here's a few examples of what's possible. Let's say you love to fish, but having a hard time getting a bite. Fire up the fish finder, choose what kind of fish you want to catch. The apps take you to the perfect fishing spot based on things like the fish preferred habitat, oceanographic parameters, historic catch data, and more. It then performs a search pattern over the area until the sonar finds a school of fish. Amazing. Or maybe you love to sunbathe. The Sun Rotator app makes sure that your sun deck is always facing the sun. Speaking of sun, let's say you're having a romantic dinner and you want to make it just perfect. Just tap the Sunset Locator app. The boat does all the calculations and of course steering, finding the perfect sunset spot and getting you there just in time for that magical moment. This is next level leisure boating. And together with our partners, we will continue to expand our content to cover water sports, cruising, boat parties, and much, much more. New Boat is ocean transformation for real people. It can make a world of difference to boaters' everyday life. We're really excited about these new opportunities to experience the oceans in new ways, and we hope that you will be too. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Senior Researcher of Hydrogen and Fuel Cell Lab, Yuri Kim.
Thank you, Carl. And you're spot on. Ocean transformation isn't just about ships far out at sea, but really every domain of our living. And that includes how we power our world. That's why a central pillar of our ocean transformation is ocean energy, developing efficient, renewable sources of power across our oceans. Free from the usual restrictions of land energy development, ocean energy is much more universally accessible globally, which is why we believe ocean energy presents true potential for transforming the global energy mix. Our goal is to lead this transition by building a sustainable ocean energy ecosystem from production to transport and applications. For energy production, where the critical challenge is securing stable foundations for equipment and facilities, HD Hyundai is meeting that challenge with versatile offshore platforms that will be commercially viable. Our high-flow platforms can float energy production facilities anywhere, regardless of depth or topography, and maintain stability even in harsh weather thanks to its center turbine design. Cost-wise, its structure is optimized for ease of production and standardized for economies of scale, and automated production at our smart yards can reduce initial costs, while high-float's passive ballast operation minimizes maintenance costs. We will use these incredibly versatile offshore platforms with various energy production facilities to create ocean energy clusters. Offshore wind farms, for example, are much freer from restrictions than onshore wind farms. That's why offshore wind is expected to grow much faster than onshore. From generating 135 terawatt-hours, 0.5% of world energy production now, to 7% with 5,000 terawatt-hours by 2050. But the real challenge is to move further from our coasts to harness the stronger and more consistent ocean winds far out at sea. Our stable floating platforms are paving the way, like this new floating offshore wind farm being built in Korea with a planned capacity of 1.5 gigawatts. A massive leap from our largest one now at only 88 megawatts. Another exciting possibility is small modular reactors. These next-generation nuclear fusion reactors are only 1/6 the size of conventional nuclear power plants, small enough to go on our ships, and more secure with enhanced safety features. And because they are deployed as prefabricated modular units, SMRs are simpler to build, more affordable, and offer greater flexibility. We believe HD Hyundai has much to offer, having already demonstrated our capabilities with ITER, the largest ever nuclear fusion reactor project. We developed vacuum vessels for containing plasma at 150 million degrees Celsius, 10 times hotter than the sun's core, a mission of truly historic significance which we are successfully delivering. So, with a proven ultra-precision engineering capability, we continue to explore the potential of SMRs as an efficient and reliable source of energy for our ships. We can also use them on our high-flow platforms as part of ocean energy clusters that will turn our oceans into new spaces for sustainable energy production. Then comes the question of sending all this energy to where it's needed. Underwater cables are the simplest option, but not for long-distance transfers from one continent to another. That's why we are building the hydrogen value chain to efficiently convert and transport energy carbon-free. It starts with SOEC for water electrolysis, again, on our versatile high-flow platform that uses the renewable electricity to produce green hydrogen. Here, using the heat from the SMRs, we may even achieve 100% conversion efficiency. Then, our future energy carriers will transport this clean hydrogen efficiently and safely, connecting the most cost-competitive sources with pockets of high demands. This is how we will form a truly global ecosystem for sustainable energy. And to complete that ecosystem, we are also developing a range of applications for ocean energy, especially hydrogen energy systems for land and sea. These hydrogen charging stations will supply our lineup of carbon-free construction equipment like hydrogen-powered excavators and forklifts, as well as a fast-growing range of hydrogen cars and machines. We are also developing our first-generation solid oxide fuel cells together with the Fraunhofer Institute in Germany. SOFC does the reverse of SOEC, converting hydrogen to generate energy. Our goal is to deliver SOFC with a total efficiency of 85% by 2025. That's double the fuel efficiency of conventional fossil fuel engines. With groundbreaking efficiency improvements for both hydrogen production and power generation, we'll be able to use these fuel cells at fuel cell power plants, as well as on our ships, especially larger vessels. That'll accelerate the electrification of our fleets and deliver approximately 30% reduction in fuel costs and CO2 emissions. So, we really are drawing on every domain of Hyundai's extensive portfolio of technologies and businesses to establish this sustainable ocean energy ecosystem. Of course, we can't do it alone, which is why we are partnering with leading innovators like GE. Today, it's my pleasure to invite Jan Kjaersgaard, CEO of Offshore Wind, GE Renewable Energy, to share his perspective on ocean energy transformation. Over to you, Jan.
Please welcome to the stage President and CEO of Offshore Wind, GE Renewable Energy, Jan Kjaersgaard.
Thank you, Yuri. This is an exciting time for renewable energy. We see huge growth as countries race to decarbonize and to mitigate threats from climate change. The offshore wind growth story is particularly dynamic. In 2020, there was a total of 30 gigawatts in the world, and we project this number to grow to 230 gigawatts by 2030. GE Renewable Energy has built 400 gigawatts of renewable energy generation worldwide. We also supplied the turbines to the Block Island project, the first offshore wind farm in the US, and we are the supplier for Dogger Bank, a UK project that will be the largest wind farm in the world when it's completed. Our Helios-X turbine was the first to surpass 12 megawatts. It already has more than 2 years of operational experience, and we will continue to develop the technology so our customers can bring on as much clean, renewable energy as possible. In other words, with our industry-leading offshore wind technologies and our position in the market, GE Renewable Energy is perfectly positioned to lead the growth of offshore wind over the next decade. And this is why our project with HD Hyundai Group is so important. The HD Hyundai leadership team understands the strong value proposition of offshore wind. In addition to carbon-free, renewable source of energy, it leverages the strengths of offshore wind to provide a steady source of renewable energy to the 40% of the world's population living within 60 miles of the coast. HD Hyundai brings many advanced technological strengths into our partnership, such as high float technology and long-standing ocean expertise. Our two companies are working closely together to implement a strategic partnership agreement, and the first step will be to select a location for a state-of-the-art factory in Korea. And from there, we can say the sky's the limit. We will continue to deepen the partnership. We will look into new opportunities, how to localize offshore wind services. And beyond our existing partnership agreement, we're exploring other ways to leverage the capabilities of our two companies. On the one hand, we will look into taking the best of GE Grid, power conversion, our HVDC know-how, and the best of Hyundai Electric and HD Hyundai's portfolio to develop compelling solutions for our grid customers. On the other hand, we will look at ways to expand our bottom-fixed offshore wind collaboration into also floating offshore wind. So we are very enthusiastic about HD Hyundai's ocean transformation vision, and we share their view of the importance of our oceans, not only for their ability to absorb heat and capture carbon dioxide, but also for the future of renewable energy in general as a tremendous source of offshore wind power. We'll also explore collaboration beyond wind to include developments in other complementary energy technologies like green hydrogen by leveraging the best of both companies. And our two companies and our strengths complement each other perfectly. When you combine the Haliade X, which is the first turbine in the world to be fully certified at 14.7 megawatts, with HD Hyundai's highly efficient SOEC, you create the potential to produce economical, eco-friendly hydrogen in scale for the future. And this is vital because the more economically we can generate clean energy, the faster we can build the value chain. And potential future development of larger turbines can accelerate this project even further, particularly if we leverage high flow platforms to build large-scale wind farms on open sea. This would give us a massive economies of scale and create a huge supply of affordable green electricity. In short, we will explore how to combine the best of our two companies to enable the development of a complete hydrogen power ecosystem. Deriving clean power from the ocean levels the playing field, making affordable green energy available to everyone around the world, no matter what resources they have. We do believe this is the biggest advantage of ocean energy, and together with HD Hyundai, we are going to make it happen. The ocean transformation strategy laid out today is a sustainable leap forward to fully leveraging the awesome power of our oceans for renewable energy. We could not be happier to stand shoulder to shoulder with HD Hyundai on this mission. And I thank you for your time. I thank HD Hyundai for inviting us today, and over to you again, Ki-sun, please. Thank you.
Please welcome back to the stage, Ki-sun Jung.
Thank you, Jan. We really do appreciate your partnership. Together with valued partner like GE, we'll revolutionize our vital relationship with 2/3 of the planet through our ocean transformation vision. And the ocean transformation we pursue will not be incremental. From the future of ocean mobility and our Oceanwise strategy to smart sea leisure experience and sustainable ocean energy ecosystem, HD Hyundai is thinking big and moving fast to secure a brighter future for us all. With a renewed commitment to our future builder vision, HD Hyundai will open wide that world of infinite possibility. And I hope you join us on this momentous journey. Thank you, and have a great CES.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the CES 2023 HD Hyundai press conference. Photo session with main presenters will begin shortly on stage.